Imagine waking up every day with a sense of lightness, free from unnecessary burdens both physical and emotional. At 70 and beyond, life should be about joy, peace, and fulfillment, not stress or regret. But to achieve that, we must learn to let go. Today, I want to share 8 things you should throw away after age 70 to live a happier, more peaceful life. As we journey through life, our surroundings become a reflection of our experiences, memories, and habits. Over the years, we accumulate an abundance of possessions: clothes that no longer fit, books we intended to read but never did, old appliances gathering dust, and sentimental items that once held deep meaning but now serve only as reminders of the past. While these objects may seem harmless, they often contribute to a sense of clutter that weighs heavily on both our minds and emotions. When we reach the golden years of our lives, it's time to reassess what truly adds value and joy to our daily existence. Imagine walking into a home filled with unnecessary belongings, each item demanding attention and maintenance. The more things we own, the more time and effort we spend organizing, cleaning, and worrying about them. At 70 and beyond, life should be about simplicity, comfort, and ease. By letting go of what we no longer need, we create space for clarity and peace. Decluttering isn't just about physical space, it's about emotional liberation. Holding on to things simply because we have owned them for years can prevent us from fully embracing the present. Many people struggle with parting ways with certain items due to sentimental attachment. That old chair where your children once sat, the piles of clothes that remind you of different phases in life, or even a collection of souvenirs from past travels, they all hold memories. But memories don't reside in objects, they live in our hearts. Instead of keeping everything, choose a few meaningful pieces that truly bring you joy and let the rest go. The more we free ourselves from unnecessary possessions, the lighter our hearts feel, allowing us to focus on what truly matters, enjoying the present moment without being tied to the past. Decluttering also has practical benefits. A home free of excess items is easier to navigate, reducing the risk of accidents or falls. It minimizes stress, as fewer things mean less mess and less maintenance. Additionally, donating items to those in need can bring a sense of fulfillment. Knowing that someone else can benefit from what we no longer use adds purpose to the act of letting go. This process isn't about deprivation, it's about making room for a life that feels unburdened, fresh, and full of possibilities. However, physical clutter is just one part of the equation. Emotional clutter, especially toxic relationships, can be even more draining. As we age, our time becomes more precious. We must ask ourselves, who are the people that truly add joy, love, and peace to our lives? Unfortunately, not every relationship is nurturing. Some people bring negativity, criticism, or unnecessary stress, leaving us feeling emotionally exhausted rather than uplifted. Holding on to toxic relationships out of habit, obligation, or fear of change does nothing but steal our happiness. Imagine spending time with someone who constantly complains, criticizes, or brings up past mistakes. Each interaction leaves you feeling worse instead of better. It's important to recognize that relationships should be a source of support, laughter, and warmth, not guilt, frustration, or sadness. Letting go of toxic people doesn't mean holding resentment, it means prioritizing your well-being. You deserve to be surrounded by those who genuinely appreciate, respect, and bring out the best in you. Many people hesitate to distance themselves from unhealthy relationships due to a sense of duty, especially when it involves family or longtime friends. But longevity does not always equal quality. If a relationship continuously causes emotional pain or anxiety, it may be time to set boundaries or even walk away. Protecting your mental and emotional health is not selfish, it's necessary. At this stage in life, peace should be the goal, and anything that disrupts that peace must be reconsidered. Instead of wasting energy on those who drain you, focus on nurturing relationships that bring joy. Spend time with friends who make you laugh, family members who appreciate you, and people who encourage your growth. If you feel lonely, seek out communities, hobbies, or social activities where you can meet like-minded individuals who share your interests and values. Surrounding yourself with positive energy fosters a sense of belonging and fulfillment, making every day more enjoyable. Releasing both physical clutter and toxic relationships opens the door to a life that is simpler, lighter, and filled with genuine happiness. It allows us to focus on experiences rather than possessions, on love rather than obligation, and on the present rather than the past. Life is a journey filled with choices, experiences, and lessons. As the years pass, we accumulate not just memories but also regrets, things we wish we had done differently, words we wish we had spoken, or moments we let slip away. Regret can be one of the heaviest burdens to carry, and at 70 and beyond, it has no place in a peaceful and fulfilling life. Holding on to regret is like dragging a heavy suitcase filled with what ifs and should-haves, preventing us from fully embracing the present. It creates unnecessary emotional weight, keeping us trapped in the past instead of enjoying the time we have now. Imagine looking back on your life and constantly replaying old mistakes or missed opportunities. It's easy to dwell on things we cannot change, but doing so only robs us of happiness. The truth is, no one has lived a perfect life. We all have moments we wish had turned out differently, but those moments do not define us. What truly matters is how we move forward. Instead of focusing on regrets, we should shift our perspective and see them as lessons. Every mistake, every lost opportunity, and every wrong decision has shaped the person we are today. They have given us wisdom, strength, and resilience. Forgiving yourself is one of the greatest acts of self-love. It means accepting that you did the best you could with the knowledge and circumstances you had at the time. Holding on to guilt serves no purpose, it does not change the past, nor does it help create a better future. Letting go of guilt means allowing yourself to be human. It means understanding that no matter how much we wish to turn back time, the only real power we have is in shaping the days ahead. There is no need to keep punishing yourself for something that is long gone. Instead, focus on what you can do now to create joy, mend relationships, or simply find peace within yourself. Beyond regret, another burden many carry is the constant need for approval. From childhood, we are conditioned to seek validation from parents, teachers, peers, and society. We are taught to measure our worth based on the opinions of others, how successful we are, how we look, how we behave. But by the time we reach 70, it is time to release the need to prove ourselves to anyone. Seeking approval is an exhausting and never-ending cycle. No matter what we do, there will always be someone who disagrees, criticizes, or expects more. Living to please others means sacrificing our own happiness, constantly bending and adjusting to fit expectations that may not align with our true desires. Imagine how freeing it would be to live exactly as you choose, without worrying about judgment or opinions. The truth is, people are too busy with their own lives to think about us as much as we assume they do. Most of the time, their opinions are fleeting, and their judgments are based on their own insecurities, not our reality. The only person whose approval truly matters is our own. When we let go of the need to be liked, accepted, or validated by others, we gain a sense of self-assurance that is unshakable. We begin to make choices based on what brings us peace and joy rather than what will impress or satisfy someone else. This is the time to embrace your true self unapologetically. Wear what you want, do what you love, and speak your mind without fear. If something makes you happy, that is reason enough to do it. If you have always wanted to learn a new skill, travel somewhere special, or start a new passion, now is the perfect time. You no longer need anyone's permission to live fully. Releasing regret and the need for approval leads to an incredible sense of freedom. It allows you to live without fear, without hesitation, and without unnecessary emotional burdens. You have spent decades working, sacrificing, and caring for others. Now is the time to prioritize yourself, to celebrate your journey, and to enjoy life on your own terms. Health is the foundation of a happy and fulfilling life. As the years pass, our bodies change, and while we may not have the same energy as we did in our youth, we still have the power to make choices that nourish and strengthen us. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is holding on to old, unhealthy habits simply because they are familiar. Whether it's an unbalanced diet, a lack of physical activity, smoking, excessive stress, or neglecting regular checkups, these habits gradually take a toll on our well-being. But the good news is that it's never too late to make positive changes. Every small step toward better health improves the quality of life, allowing us to enjoy more time with loved ones, engage in activities we love, and wake up each day feeling energized and strong. Imagine waking up feeling light, refreshed, and free from unnecessary aches and pains. While aging naturally brings physical changes, many health issues are not just a result of growing older but of lifestyle choices accumulated over time. Eating highly processed foods, avoiding exercise, or ignoring the body's signals can lead to fatigue, weakness, and chronic illnesses. However, by making small, intentional shifts, we can take control of our health and enhance our vitality. Choosing fresh, nourishing foods, staying hydrated, and incorporating movement into daily routines can work wonders. Something as simple as a short daily walk, gentle stretching, or engaging in activities like gardening or dancing can keep the body flexible and the mind sharp. Another habit worth letting go of is ignoring mental well-being. Stress, anxiety, and unresolved emotions have a direct impact on physical health. Holding on to negative thoughts or constantly worrying about the future drains energy and reduces overall happiness. Practicing mindfulness, meditation, or simply taking time to relax and enjoy the present moment can significantly improve well-being. Laughter, engaging in hobbies, and staying socially connected also play a huge role in maintaining a positive state of mind. Good health isn't just about the body, it's about finding balance in all aspects of life. There's a common misconception that after a certain age, change is no longer possible. This belief can become a dangerous limitation, preventing people from embracing new experiences, learning new skills, or making necessary adjustments to improve their lives. The fear of change is one of the biggest barriers to personal growth. It keeps people stuck in routines that no longer serve them, avoiding new opportunities simply because they feel unfamiliar. But change is not something to be feared. It is something to be embraced. Imagine if life had no change. Everything would be predictable, repetitive, and stagnant. Change brings excitement, fresh experiences, and new perspectives. It introduces us to new people, new interests, and even new ways of thinking. Some changes may be uncomfortable at first, such as downsizing a home, adapting to new technology, or adjusting to a different lifestyle, but they often lead to greater ease, convenience, and happiness. The more we open ourselves to change, the more we realize that life still has so much to offer. Many people hesitate to try new things because they fear failure, embarrassment, or simply stepping out of their comfort zone. But life is meant to be explored. Whether it's learning a new language, picking up a musical instrument, traveling to an unfamiliar place, or simply trying a new hobby, every new experience adds richness to life. There is no expiration date on personal growth. The mind remains sharp and engaged when we continue learning, and the heart stays young when we embrace adventure. Technology is a great example of something many people resist, yet it offers so many benefits. Staying connected with family and friends, accessing information, and even discovering new hobbies can all be made easier through modern tools. Instead of avoiding it, approaching it with curiosity can open up new ways to engage with the world. Likewise, changing old routines, trying new foods, or even making new friends can lead to unexpected joys. The best way to approach change is with an open heart and a willingness to adapt. Health and the ability to embrace change go hand in hand. When we take care of our bodies and minds, we become more open to new experiences. Life is not about holding on to the past, it's about making the most of the present and stepping into the future with confidence and curiosity. There is always time to improve, to grow, and to discover something new.